Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers. At power forward, Bol. At the other forward position, Grayson Allen. At shooting guard, Buddy Hield. At the other guard position, Johnny Jean-Charles. At center, D'Angelo. The head coach of the visiting team is Ty Lue. Now introducing the starter for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At small forward, at 6'6", number 12. Torian Prince. At guard, 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. The other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Williams. At center, 17 inches, number 7, Chad Holmgren. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shea Alexander.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And the Clippers starting 5. We've got Allen. Jean-Charles is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Bol. And it's Kahn in at the 5. And for Oklahoma City, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Prince in its small forward. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Here's Jean-Charles. Hield the pass to Bol. Here's Jean-Charles. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Hield. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams inside. He's against Bol. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I mean, Jalen Williams got as great a basketball frame as you could hope for. That's strength right there.
Here's Jean-Charles. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 6 on the shot clock. Hield outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, these are the types of opportunities his team tries to generate for Buddy Hield. He is just so efficient as a jump shooter.
Giddey with it. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Khan. Rips it home after the terrific move.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 25 points last game. Prince setting a pick for Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. And they're moving it up. Here's Allen. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And here are the Clippers now. The Thunder making the shot. Ball kicks to Hield. Pass to Allen for three. Williams with the block. And it's Prince. That time on the assist by Williams. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Already one of the best passers in the NBA. Josh Giddey. DB, what's next for him?
I think the only thing that has to improve is the consistency from range shooting. It's such an important aspect for a guard to play. But he's shown a willingness and a found confidence in that perimeter game. And let's remember, Kev, he's in his early 20s. There's so much time for development.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Hield. Giddey, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Hield gets to Allen. Holmgren comes with the double team. Hield from outside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Knocks it loose. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tightly guarded. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams from 18 feet away. The Clippers grab the miss. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for them. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Now here's Giddey. No scoring in this one. And he banks in the layup.
This young guy is so gritty. Josh Giddey powers through on the drive. A little contact, I'll take it.
Pass to Hield. Allen outside. To the middle. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Checking out the Clippers, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Sean Charles passes to Cobb. Clippers moving the ball around. Jacks up a 3.
That length of Holmgren is such a tool on defense.
Bull can't hit. Here's Williams. Pass to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Prince setting a pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot from 16. And Bull pulls it down.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Hield outside. Holmgren comes with the double team. Offensive rebound. Here's Bull. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Wallace is checked in for Josh Giddey. And that one misses. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Hield the pass to Cobb. Holmgren comes with the double team. Sean Charles will not go. This is off the front iron. Thunder trailing by 6. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. It doesn't go for him. The Clippers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Hield with the bucket.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I've got more than shooting in my game.
So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at the Clippers. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, there's the Thunder, 3 spots below.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they'd probably say they'd expect to be a little higher in the standings at this point, but you can't get too down if you're them. They're still knocking on the door with an opportunity to get that top spot.
And I don't think anyone will be surprised if they do get it. They've been there before, and despite going through a little bit of a lull, we know they're capable of playing as well as any team in this league.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Wallace with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Outside Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got 5 now.
Now, Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who could really shoot the basketball.
Hield outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 8.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Wallace against Hield. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Jean Charles, and he jams it with authority.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Wallace. Scoreless thus far. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. In the corner, it's Hield. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. It's a 13-point game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end the run. It's tipped.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Hield. It's tipped. Wallace with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. Down low. Prince finds Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Portis, he's checked in for Bull. Amir Coffey comes in for Allen. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Bones Highland subbed in for Jean Charles. And Williams throws it down.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Here's Mann. Wallace covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Clippers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Kahn, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Wallace's shot is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Highland. Still scoreless. Kahn, defended by Holmgren. Kept alive. Man in the corner. Outside Portis. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Highland. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. The 3. That shot off. And Los Angeles guys shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Highland passes to Kahn. 3-pointer. And he dunks it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Wallace after the Clippers pick up 2. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. From 13, again the Thunder score.
Jalen Williams very comfortable operating out of that mid-range area.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Coffey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Williams.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so he hits both. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wallace outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez. The Thunder shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the first one at the line is good. Wallace hits 2 free throws. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Jean Charles. Out left to the wing. With 2 seconds left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the LA Clippers, and he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Trey Mann is out there with Jean Charles. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Coffey in at the 3. 2 on the clock. Over in the corner, Portis.
Clippers foul. Jean Charles. Second personal foul.
Thunder trailing by 12. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Now, here's Portis. That one's in, his first shot this game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
Here's Jean Charles. Wall is covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You take a look at Hield, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Here's Joe, still without a basket. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Wallace.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Jean Charles. Scores off the spin. Jean Charles has got 8 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That free throw, no good. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And Oklahoma... City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Holmgren finds Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving it around. It's deflected.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Here's Sean Charles. Last game out, he had 40 points. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Misses the three. Clippers leading by 12. Sean Charles passes to Cobb. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Mann. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams for 3. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Williams has got 10 points.
If you let Jalen Williams get to his spots in the catch and shoot, good night, folks.
Pass to Mann. Puts up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Mann's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Here's Mann. Giddey defending. Back to Allen. Over Williams. And that one goes long.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Giddey, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 10 on the bucket from Williams.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
Good work there as it goes. He's got 13.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Wallace. Over in the corner, Williams. Launches it. The shot missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA. Frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Fields checked in for Trey Mann. Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Sean Charles passes to Cobb. Kicks it out to Allen. They get it back. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. Thunder trailing by 14. On the wing, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams inside, defended by Allen. That's good from Williams on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Sean Charles. He's got 15. From downtown, that's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Here's Sean Charles. 18 points for him. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and it's good for 2. Allen's got his first points of the game.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Sean Charles. What a difference maker he's been for him. He's averaging more than 34 points a game. Hard to believe. Hield can't hit. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Down by 12. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Now here's Allen. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Hook shot. And he gets the bucket. 17 points in the game.
And the hook shot isn't one that a lot of guys use these days.
Giddey against Allen. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Still Thunder ball.
For the Thunder, Holmgren comes in for Williams. And it's Taurean Prince in for Wallace.
Taurean Prince.
Here is Williams. He's got 12. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Prince kicks to Holmgren. Now here's Giddey.
2 minutes.
Over Bull. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
A contested bucket, but Josh Giddey willing that one in the cup.
Sean Charles passes to Bull. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and cap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Giddey against Bull. Williams, a screen on Bull. And it's Williams throwing it down.
It's a really good job by Jalen Williams to set the screen and then find his way to space so he can score it.
Sean Charles passes to Cobb. Holmgren comes with the double team. And Holmgren pulls it down. Pass to Hield. Now, here's Bull. Clippers moving the ball around. To the right side. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Clippers, number 1.
Boy, they've been hot. You'd love to see this kind of offensive execution.
Bones Highland is checked in for Jean Charles. Thunder trailing by 10. And here is Giddey. He's got 6. On the wing, Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight. Kahn, defended by Holmgren. Pass to Bull. Kicks it out to Allen. Hits the three-point bomb. Allen's got 5 points so far. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Get back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Kahn. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting, I don't see the energy, and I do not see the effort.
And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
The way the game is played now, it's tough for a big man to get the honors. But the bottom line is no one can match up with him. He's just too big and too skilled.
And you see that? He's using my move on the block, the Black Tornado.
What move is that? You going in circles?
Okay, stand up. I'll show you.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. So it's the Thunder now. 8-point game. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Hield can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Williams, and that one was clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Here we are, sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
When you talk about Jalen Williams, Doris, is it fair to say this guy has superstar-level potential?
Without a doubt, Kevin. Jalen Williams is a 3-level scorer. He's fearless in the clutch. He has the hunger to keep improving, and he can be a lockdown defender. He's got all the tools to reach the level you're talking about.
Here's Hield after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Sean Charles passes to Kahn. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Hits it from three-point range. Bull's got 5 now.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his is next level.
Giddey with the screen on Bull. Williams kicks to Prince. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. The tray. Excellent D there from Allen.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Sean Charles tries from 16, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. Paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin? Certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 21.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And it's blocked. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Bull. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder, trailing by 10. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Giddey. That 3 off the mark. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Stolen by Allen. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Kahn, Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Healed with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Allen against Giddey. To end the run. And Bull sends it back. And they're running. And that one is stuffed right through.
You can see Buddy Hield is now seeing the floor at a different level. Those assist numbers growing big time.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 13. Inside. Here's Giddey. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And the Clippers making a change here. Man's checked in. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Hield the pass to Bull. Here's Kahn, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Now Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Williams finds Prince. Giddey against Allen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Teardrop shot, and Bull pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 14. Allen passes to Kahn. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 27.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Bones Highland Hyland is checked in for Los Angeles. And here's a group of players that have really been showcasing their versatility recently. The leading three-point shooters among centers and power forwards over the last 10 games. Second, Jalen Williams.
And the value of having a big man who can do what these guys can is that they draw bigger defenders out of the paint. You have to stay with them wherever they go.
You know, and that causes all sorts of matchup problems for an opponent. Just the threat of one of them getting hot from three-point range affects the defensive game plan.
Now here's Giddey. Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Bowles setting the pick for Hield. No good on the three.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Yeah, Josh Giddey taking the in-between game because that's what the defense conceded.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hyland. Over to the left wing. Kahn, defended by Holmgren. Holmgren comes with the double team. Count the basket. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is when Buddy Hield's teammates start to consistently feed him. They understand what a rhythm he's in.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet little floater.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Hyland. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Kahn, defended by Holmgren. Pass to Hyland. A three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 14. Puts it up from 12. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
For the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Josh Giddey. The Clippers also changing it up. Portis comes in for Bol. And John Charles is subbed in for Hyland. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Sean Charles passes to Portis. Here's Sean Charles. Now, man, Wallace covering. Tries the spin move. Pass to Sean Charles. Clock at 4. Krills the three-pointer. Sean Charles has got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Out to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the high post. Pulls from the top of the key. The rebound by Hield. Los Angeles leading by 17. Sean Charles passes to Kahn. In the corner, Wallace with it. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Prince. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Takes a three. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And Jean Charles gets it to go.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Prince outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Los Angeles has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. Good on both. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Joe on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. To halt the run. The rebound by Hield. Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's Sean Charles. 27 points for him. Out to the right wing. Kahn, defended by Holmgren. They get it again. Here's Kahn. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
A moment for an injury report. Now an update on Jalen Williams from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Oklahoma City. He said it's definitely an ankle sprain and that he feels a throbbing pain. Right in the thick of the season, this is a major blow. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
The Clipper shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Here's Sean Charles. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Left side, Portis. Off target from outside. The Thunder shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. To end the cold streak, and Holmgren lays it in. 16 points for Chet Holmgren.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Here's Sean Charles. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace inside. Defended by Mann. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Wallace against Highland. 4 on the clock. Back to Holmgren. That's tipped, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Number 3, Josh Giddey.
And so it's Los Angeles in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, they've got Brook Lopez. Bones Highland is out there with Jean Charles. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. Kahn, covered by Wiggins. Here's Kahn. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He has 31.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Wiggins outside. Outside Williams. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. They double him with Wiggins.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And here is Giddey. Pass to Williams. Wallace kicks to Williams. His three-pointers off the mark. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Sean Charles passes to Kyle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Williams. Lets it go with the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
His first triple in the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Sean Charles. Giddey defending. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Now here's Giddey. Got a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Shoots from 12. Here's Khan. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Highland against Giddey. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
That is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Highland. Wallace kicks to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. Got a piece of it. Here's Jean Charles. Khan connects again.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single season 40-point game list. At the elbow, Williams. Pass to Wiggins. There's the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. 43 points in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Williams. And the Thunder, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Over to the wing. Khan, covered by Wiggins. Hook shot on the way. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now here's Wallace, guarded closer. And Wallace gets double teamed. From deep, Williams. Wiggins finds Williams. Again, Oklahoma City.
Say, at this point, point, we're expecting that jumper to fall for Jalen Williams.
Here's Jean Charles. Wallace covering. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place. I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Taurean Prince comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Holmgren comes with the double team. They get it back. Here's Kahn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Josh Giddey. Brown, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Prince wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Highland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to man. Here's Kahn. Rebound by Williams. Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. On the wing, Williams from past the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Kahn. And yep, another basket.
It's incredible. This is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for second place all time.
Right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys are on a whole nother level.
Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Again, what an avalanche.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top-quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Wallace. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lopez is checked in. Pass to Williams. Wants to get it to Holmgren, and does. The shot that time, not on target. And Los Angeles guys shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Over in the corner, Portis. Lopez left side. Man with it. Here's Kahn, and there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Highland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Kahn. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
And one on Holmgren.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games. Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Kahn, nails the baby hook.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the jump by Holmgren.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Highland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Prince. And they're on the break. Giddey, no one around him. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Highland. Down low. Here's Kahn. And another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Giddey. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Here's Highland after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. The kick out to Lopez. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're in front by 25. Well, maybe it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. After the basket by Los Angeles, Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And a wide open look for Portis. Sinks the triple.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And here is Holmgren after the three-pointer from Bobby Portis. Here's Giddey. Good on the 13-footer.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Highland passes to Portis. Holmgren comes with the double team. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kahn, defended by Holmgren. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fins outside, so the Clippers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present our player of the game.